right in the moment. So let me roll it back again, right? So we were in the process of doing listening, right? So let me make sure it's gonna be okay. Remember regrets. We need to listen and write down some regrets that the people is talking about. Here we go. So we have Kira, Adriana, and Catherine's coming, and Ray. Now, here we go. Listen again. Well, you didn't listen since the beginning.
Page 76, Exercise 11, Listening. My biggest regret. Part A. Listen to a conversation between three friends about regrets. Write 2 regrets that each person has.
Hey, Ariana, you should come to the movies with Kira and me on Saturday.
Yeah, come with us, Ariana. It'll be fun. I wish I could, but I have to write a paper for that writing course I'm taking. What's it about? My biggest regret in life. I mean, that's a big question. I have regrets, but just one?
Well, what are they?
I've always said I should have spent more time with my grandma while she was alive. And I shouldn't have waited so long to start learning Arabic. If I talked more with my extended family, I could have learned it ages ago. I guess I have lots of regrets. What about you guys?
I think my biggest regret is from when I was a kid. There was this really mean bully at school. I mean, every day he would tease me because of my glasses or my grades or something I was wearing. There was always a reason, and I never defended myself. I just let him say what he wanted and make me feel terrible. And I regret that. I should have talked to him. I should have been more confident.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Ray. You were a kid. And what's important is that you learn from that situation and you won't let people bully you again.
True. So, do you have regrets, Kira?
Well, I didn't take many difficult classes in high school. I should have been more ambitious. And I didn't do any activities after school. I could have done more volunteer work and helped people more in my spare time. But honestly, I don't believe in regrets. I've learned lessons from my mistakes and have become a better person. No regrets, just lessons learned. You know what, Kira? I like that idea for my paper. No regrets, just lessons learned.
Perfect. Now go work on your paper so you can go to the movies with us.
Let me play it again, second time, so you can have a better understanding.
Page 76, Exercise 11, Listening. My biggest regret. Part A. Listen to a conversation between 3 friends about regrets. Write 2 regrets that each person has.
Hey, Ariana, you should come to the movies with Kira and me on Saturday.
Yeah, come with us, Ariana. It'll be fun. I wish I could, but I have to write a paper for that writing course I'm taking. What's it about? My biggest regret in life. I mean, that's a big question. I have regrets, but just one?
Well, what are they?
I've always said I should have spent more time with my grandma while she was alive. And I shouldn't have waited so long to start learning Arabic. If I talked more with my extended family, I could have learned it ages ago. I guess I have lots of regrets. What about you guys?
I think my biggest regret is from when I was a kid. There was this really mean bully at school. I mean, every day he would tease me because of my glasses or my grades or something I was wearing. There was always a reason, and I never defended myself. I just let him say what he wanted and make me feel terrible. And I regret that. I should have talked to him. I should have been more confident.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Ray. You were a kid. And what's important is that you learn from that situation and you won't let people bully you again.
True. So, do you have regrets, Kira?
Well, I didn't take many difficult classes in high school. I should have been more ambitious. And I didn't do any activities after school. I could have done more volunteer work and helped people more in my spare time. But honestly, I don't believe in regrets. I've learned lessons from my mistakes and have become a better person. No regrets, just lessons learned.
You know what, Kira? I like that idea for my paper. No regrets, just lessons learned.
Perfect. Now go work on your paper so you can go to the movies with us.
All right, good. Let's see. Let's see what we have. Mercedes, Ariana, what are her regrets? Give me one of their regrets. She mentioned two, but just give me one.
I she wants no she could no I don't know how to cómo comenzar. She spend no, she want to spend more time with her grandma.
And then what
I
happened?
solo ese tengo.
I only have one. Okay, yeah, but give me more
I
like
only have
yes.
one.
She wanted to spend time with her family. She should have, right? She should have spent more time with her grandmother when she
should.
was alive. Remember? Should have. She should have spent, but she didn't. That's a regret. Good. How about number two? Let me see. Rene Galdames, what do you have for number two? What's her regret? Second regret.
Now, I just got it, the first one,
Should.
but I'm not sure. But
Not a
she
problem.
said
Good.
that
Let's see. Heide, help us with the second one. What's her second regret?
I heard that he was polite at school and he never defend himself, and he couldn't have been good enough, being confident.
Okay, that's with Ray. We're talking about Ray. In this case, about Rihanna, right? She said, right, I should have spent more time with my grandma when she was alive. Good, that's one regret, but she didn't. Means that she didn't care about the grandma. And then how about, for example, the second regret from Ariana? She mentioned a second regret. Well, Marius Baldo, help us. What is it?
Second regret.
Second regret.
No, I didn't understand a second regret, just the first one.
Just the first one? Okay. Good. Catherine? How
Teacher,
about this? Yes. Okay,
teacher,
help.
I'm not sure, but I think she said that she would like to start learning Arabic before, not.
Yeah, she should have. Remember, she said, I should have learned Arabic a long time ago, right? But she didn't. Because her family speaks Arabic, but she never practiced with them. So then that's another regret that she didn't study Arabic. But now probably she would like to. Yes, that's the second regret. That's correct. Good. So Catherine, about Ray, what's Ray's second regret? First regret. Catherine?
He said something about he should have been more confident when he was young and defend himself.
And defend himself. Well, you mentioned actually both, right? What was the problem with Ray? What was the problem? What happened to him at school? Uh-huh.
she was a child who received a lot of bullying, and he
didn't defend himself, right? He received a lot of bully and he didn't defend himself. That's correct. Good. Let me see. Maricela, Kira's regret.
Kira should have taken difficult classes and shouldn't have more ambition. Should have.
Should have been more
Should
ambitious,
have
right?
been more ambitious.
It's true, right? It's like you were just going for the easy way out, right? Yes, for example, you have about Kira and you got this ones. Let's take a look at this if you had it right. Ariana, que it says she should have spent more time with her grandma. That's one regret. Second one, she should have waited. She shouldn't have waited so long to start learning Arabic. She didn't study. About Raid, he said he should have talked to the bully and he should have been more confident, right? And Kira is like she should have been more ambitious in high school and she could have done more volunteer work. Maybe did you hear something related? Yes, but those are some regrets. Like she could have done more volunteer work to help people in her spare time, but she didn't. But she could have done it. Those are some regrets. Now we have this one. Let me see. Let me get someone. Noe, can you read this little apology message?
Message. I'm very sorry I didn't meet your. Ah, let me start again. I'm very sorry. I didn't meet you for lunch today. My sister asked me to help her and with my nephew birthday party, and I have to go over to her place. I know I should have called or text you to cancel it, but I forgot all about it. If I had, if I had, had, not-
Hadn't.
hadn't,
Mhm.
if I hadn't turned off my phone.
If I hadn't turned off my phone, yes. If I hadn't, yes. Good. That's about like a regret, right? Yeah, he should have called her to cancel it. Let me see. I have some scenarios before we go and do something else. We need to read something until you find a period or a comma. Let me see. Dominguez, Mr. Dominguez, read about here. This one about this guy. It says, Dear Stella, until you find the period. Read it, please.
Okay, teacher. All paragraph.
Yeah, no, until you find the period. Period, you stop.
Ah, okay. Dear Stella, I have a problem and I'm not sure what to do about it. I was studying with my friend Carl and he let me use his laptop for a minute to look something up.
Thank you. To look something up, right?
He had
Thank you.
something up. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Marlon, continue, Marlon.
Sorry, teacher, I didn't hear the last one.
He said, for a minute to look something up. Continue.
He had been busy typing an essay, so I
Essay.
opened the document again.
Mhm.
Oh, essay. So I opened the document again. When I was done, but somehow I hit the wrong button and I delete the document.
Deleted. I
All of
deleted.
this, oh, I deleted the document.
Thank you.
All
I
of this
deleted.
work was gone.
Was gone. Thank you. Right. Imagine he clicked on the ground button and he deleted and everything was gone. Thank you. Let me see. Mr. Francia, continue. I'm sorry, it was.
It was a total accident, and I did say sorry, just so he wouldn't yell at me, but he got really angry and accused me of doing it on purpose. No car is acting really cool, towards me and I can't tell he's still angry.
Thank you. Right? He's
It
still
really
angry.
wasn't
Thank you. Thank you. Vanessa, continue.
Uh, it really wasn't my fault, but I still feel bad. Should I apologize anyway, just to make him feel better?
Okay. That's one scenario. Good. Now let's continue with the second one. And let me see, Rick, continue reading. Dear Paul.
Teacher, uh, sorry, I have a little delay.
I'm sorry? Okay, not a problem. Good. Let me see. Maricela, start reading.
When you've done something that hurt a friend, even by accident, it can be really uncomfortable. You obviously feel bad about deleting Carl's essay, and you didn't mean it for it to happen.
Thank you. Thank you. Haide, continue. Haide, continue.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it sounds like Carl had a pretty short fuse. Sure, if you'd apologized better at time, and if you had offered to help him recover his work, it might have smoothed things over. After being a cause of sabotage, however, I understand why you didn't apologize again.
Again, right? Good. We have some words here. It says like it says sounds like, has a pretty short fuse. What is fuse?
Pretty short,
It says
pretty short
pretty
fuse.
short fuse. How do you understand that part? It sounds like car has a pretty short fuse. What is it? What do you understand?
Maybe when you have a confused, I don't know.
Okay, maybe. Thank you.
Like that, I don't know.
Thank you. But it says a pretty short fuse. Any idea? Let me see. Roxanne.
He feel angry very quickly.
Yeah, it's like short fuse is like when we said short temper, a short temper. How do you say that? It's like someone we said into Spanish like mecha corta, right? A short fuse, like all of us, you get angry very easy for something. Good. And then it says if you had offered to recover his work, it might have smooth. What is this? Smooth things over. Smooth is like to calm, to relax, right? To calm down. Yes, that's correct. Let me see. Astrid, continue. What should I do now?
What should I do now?
First,
ask yourself. First, ask yourself if an apology is necessary. If you don't feel you did anything wrong, it will mean very much. An apology has to be sincere.
Sincere?
Apology
Uh-huh.
has to be sincere and heartfelt to be effective.
Thank you. Heartfelt to be effective. Thank you. Let me say it. Let me get another one. Karen, continue.
I think.
Yes, continue.
I think you need to sit down.
Yeah, it's second. If someone stop, it's like second.
Okay. Second, if someone stops treating you
Treating you?
like a friend, treating you like a friend because you make a mistake, which is a form of emotional blackmail. They probably won't believe your apology
Anyway,
anyway.
thank you. Thank you. Catherine, continue. Third.
¿Dónde se quedó?
Third.
¿Dónde se quedó?
Third. In English, Catherine, in
Third.
English. Where is it? Third.
Okay. Third, a two-way discussion is often more effective than an apology. I think you need to sit down with Carl, tell him how badly you feel, avoid making excuses and trying to blame him, and get on with your friendship. If he still won't forgive you after that, maybe he's not such a great friend after all.
After all. Okay, good. Very nice. So we have some expressions. Remember that I told you about phrasal verbs. This is another one. We have the phrasal verb when we use get along well, right? Get along with. It's like when you have a good relationship with people, right? I get along with my family, right? Get along with. But this one, get on with. It's another phrasal verb. Get on with. Any idea, Roxanne? Get on with.
Maybe to continue with your friendship with or oh, I don't know.
It's true. Get on with is like when you resume a relationship. It's like a, yeah, how can I tell you? It's like I'm looking for the right word. It's like when you have a bad experience with your friend or maybe with your boyfriend or girlfriend or something, right? Something bad happens and then you break out and everything, you don't talk each other, but then you get on with that relationship again. Get on with.
Like repair.
It's like repair. It's just like go back to the normal time. It's like hacer las paces, right? Good. That's the word. And get on with. It's like, okay, come into an agreement and be in peaceful, right? Yes. Get on with means hacer las paces and continue with the relationship that you had before. Yes. So what recommendations would you give to this guy? He should have done what? So what do you recommend him? He made a mistake, a big mistake, but it was not intentionally. It was just a mistake, an accident. So what do you recommend? He should have, he could have, he would have done what? What do you recommend him?
He should have apology.
He should have apologized. The word apology is the noun, but then apologize is the action. Thank you, Astrid. That's very nice. He should have apologized with his friend. Nice. What else? Rene, what else? I'm gonna go by names then.
Uh, he could could try
Something.
to explain.
He could have tried to
Try
explain.
to explain what happened.
Very good. Nice. What else? Let me see. Mr. Dominguez. What else? Dominguez? What else do you recommend him that he should have what? Dominguez? Mr. Dominguez? Okay, good. Let me see. Vanessa, what else?
He should have talked with his friend and express how he feels.
How bad he felt. Okay, Very nice. Good.
Yes.
Let me see. Karen, what else? Karen? Karen? Or Rocio? Okay.
I don't know.
A recommendation, right? Something. For example, what would you've done if you had this situation? Maybe I would have offered to do it again for my friend because it was my mistake. So maybe I would have offered him or her to do it all over again. That could be one option. What else? Or like, for example, let me see. Let me give another scenario. The brother took the sister's car, and then he has crashed the car. He's crashed the car, right? And he didn't say anything. And then when the sister asked, "Hey, what happened to my car? Who did this?" He didn't say anything, right? And the girl assumed that someone else did it while she was working or she was in a place. So what do you think that he should have done? Uh-huh.
You should have paid for it.
He should have paid for it. Okay, very nice. What else, Karen?
And he must apologize with her sister.
Yeah, he should have apologized with his sister. Okay, very
Mhm.
good. What else? Roxanne, what else? Any other one?
He should tell the truth
He should have
and
told the truth.
offer told the truth.
Okay. All right. Good. Very nice. What else, Maricela?
He should have fixed the car.
He should have fixed the car. Okay. Yes, that's right. So there are some things that he should have done. Now, eh, um, one of the questions or what I told you was like, what are some of the regrets that you have? Do you have some regrets? No regrets? Maybe yes, maybe no. That's what we need. I'm gonna give you just like 5 minutes. So you need to tell what's your biggest regret. Could be one, two, or three. I don't know the ones that you have. Like for example, Roxanne, do you regret maybe learning English when you were in high school or in school? Or do you regret that part?
Yeah, regret not. I should learn before, like the girl, like Ariana.
Uh-huh.
I should start learning English a long time ago.
But there's always time, right? But what happened? Why you didn't continue? Yes, that's one thing. Maybe a regret that someone might have. You can say, I have a bank loan, right? So I'm still paying for this. So then it's a kind of regret. Why did you get that money, right? So now you have a lot of regrets. So you need things like that. Or maybe you lost an opportunity, you didn't finish your career for any reason, or I don't know, some regrets that we have. Small incidents, maybe you hit your car and what happened? What did you do? A regret that you have, something. So that's what we need to talk right now. Someone says that has issues with the weather condition. That's Dominguez, right? It's raining very heavy and I had a bad connection right now. That's Dominguez. So we're gonna separate Dominguez. Good. So we're gonna talk about some regrets right now and I'm gonna give you just 5 minutes, then we return. So we are how many? 17, 16, yes, two. Okay, your regrets. And I'm gonna go in and listen to you. You can go ahead and accept the invitation now. Thank you. Rick.
with you.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
What is your biggest regret?
Regret.
Regret.
Yes.
I don't know. I have a lot of regret. No, I'm so sorry.
Regret.
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 Regret
Yes.
in my regret in my life. Just this weekend,
All right. Tell
we
us.
yeah, we went to celebrate a friend's birthday. In fact, teacher, I think you have this person in your group, English, a few months ago. Do you remember Lisandro Ramos?
Oh yes, Lisandro from Copa
Lisandro, yes,
Copa Airlines.
Copa Airline.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
a tall guy.
a
He's
tall
tall.
guy. Yes,
All
uh,
right.
very
And
is
very
very tall.
intelligent. And very intelligent. That guy is very intelligent.
Is a clever person.
He's very
But
clever.
yes, so this weekend was the his
Birthday.
celebrate about his birthday. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and when yeah, one of my regret is
Regret.
that I regret. Sorry, I shouldn't have drunk a lot because I think I spent a lot of money,
So
and
you should have or you shouldn't have. You should have or you shouldn't have.
I shouldn't.
Okay,
I
okay.
shouldn't. I shouldn't have drunk a lot because I spent a lot of money. But I think it was worth it because uh, we we have a good time. Uh, it was very
Funny. Okay. Okay.
fun.
Continue.
Yeah.
Continue with Noah. Let me visit the other
About
ones.
okay.
My regret.
Hi, teacher.
Hi.
Hi, teacher.
Good. What's your regret? One of the
Okay,
one.
I should have studied law instead of system engineering.
Why that?
Because I think it's very useful and you you can practice it in every moment. So it's very important to know about our rights.
True. Hmm. But you have a good career. It's a really nice career.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, I know, but if I have to decide in this moment, I change my decision.
Okay. Very nice. And we have many, right? And Maricela, parada,
Uh,
standing up.
I should have. Yeah, yeah. That's why my teacher told me in the in the past.
Right. Yeah.
He said, "Parada, siéntese."
Okay. The opposite.
because I was standing up always and talking with my friends.
I see. Okay. Good. How about
But
you, Maricela?
my My regrets is that I should have taken driving classes when I was younger. So today I don't have the time and I can't drive a car.
Really? Okay. And then what happened?
Yeah.
Did you have the opportunity?
Uh,
You
I,
didn't take it?
yeah, yeah. I had the opportunity to my dad. He wants me to pay the classes, but I didn't want to in that time. So I regret so much because I can drive and I'm a 30-old person and I'm scared and nervous.
I see. But there's always time to do things. We
Yeah,
never
I know.
stop
So
learning. Yes.
I have to do it. It's my goal for this year.
Okay. Very good. Any other regret related maybe with education or job opportunities that you have missed?
I should have saved money in the past. And when I think that when I start to work, if I had the habit to save money at least like $10 or $20 per month, it will be a different today.
Yes. Maybe. Good. And Mercedes, how about you?
Okay, I should pay attention in my English classes when I was at school
Okay. Why is that?
because I received because I don't care about it. I
I
don't know
didn't
why,
care.
but didn't care about it, and I receive 3 or 4 times a week. So I don't know what happened. I never learned.
Okay, maybe yes. Maybe you could have been more ambitious, right? Because or
Yes.
maybe you should have had more like how can I tell you like ambitious to learn the language and do something else. And then nowadays it's very important to know this language. But you're in the right way. You both of you are in a really good way learning English. You have a good understanding, you have communication skills. That's all you need. So there are some little things that we need to polish, but that's part of the process, right? Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Yes,
teacher.
you're welcome. So we're gonna go back right now because we have to jump into something else, right? Thank you.
Okay.
Let's go back.